We can talk it right. We can talk it right. People talk about positive. People talk about negative. People talk about future. People talk about the past. People talk about you and I. People talk about everything. People talk about retrospectively. People talk about retrogressively. People talk about you and I. Whatever talk is free. Let us talk. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let us talk. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. All right, it's Talk About It program. Is still your host, Johnny Hedge. Remember, this is we is all about the restoration of the hopeless by Insacha and Yocha. That means to reshuffle and also to examine yourself. All right, I shall be playing this song all over again in order to wait for most of my wonderful people to come along and also join us as we proceed on this section B of section B, section B of the enemy of progress. So I will be playing the music again so that we can come along, so we can begin with this conversation that is well prepared and interesting. Okay? So get along and join us. I'm gonna play this music often while waiting for you guys. Okay? Right now. It's an entertainment program right now. All right. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. People talk about positive. People talk about negative. People talk about future. People talk about the past. People talk about you and I. People talk about everything. People talk about progressively. People talk about retrogressively. People talk about everything. Let us talk. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let us talk. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. All right. I think I feel to play the song again. All right. I have, who is this? Skibudu. Again. All right. I'm going to play the song again. Hey, hold on. What is your problem? I'm doing like this girl is knocking now. What is all these things now? Get out from here, my friend. People talk about positive. People talk about negative. People talk about future. People talk about the past. People talk about you and I. People talk about everything. Progressively. People talk about you progressively. Whatever talk is free. Let us talk. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let us talk. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. All right. I think this song is making a lot of sense now. I mean, while I'm playing the music, I'm trying to calm myself, trying to understand the music as it's ongoing. I hope you got it. I have someone with me here, Skibudi Rice. Is it Rice? If I didn't pronounce it well, please pardon me. It's good to have you here with us. Uh, this is Talk About It program, and I'm still your host, Johnny Hedge. This is a platform. This is a platform where we this is a platform for restoration to the hopeless ones to be restored and to be recovered by examining yourself. All right. Today we are going to be talking about Today we are going to talk about, today we'll be dealing on, on a topic today, which is the enemies of progress. That will be the topic of today, the enemies of progress. So what I'm just doing today, I think people should be coming in so that I will be waiting so we all can kick off together. So while I'm waiting, I will still be refreshing it. Today we'll be talking about the enemies of progress, the enemies of progress, enemies of progress, the enemies of progress. That is the conversation today. You know, the enemies of progress. Who is your enemy? People that, for some reason, just don't want you to do well. That is the people that I'm referring to. People, for some reason, that doesn't want you to do well. These are the enemies of progress. People that you think you can count on. You can vouch for them. You can vouch for them. Enemies of progress. Sometimes someone was asking me a question. He said, can my mom or my dad be an enemy of my progress? Oh, of course. Do you know how most ladies that has been the first ladies in their family, that is mommy's pet, they are attached to your mom. Most of them, their mom doesn't want to do away with them. And you see that person is very attached. If you say, go and marry, she said, no, I want to be with my mom. I think I experienced most of these things here in Asia. So most of people that I come across their way, they are too close to their family to understand. They don't even think about themselves. And forgotten that it was that the same your mom that will give birth to you. And it's your obligation to also do well as you can to have your own family. You can doubt me on that, but that is true. But that is not the topic. That is not the bone contents of the program today. Let me write down. There could be anyone from your family and friends. You see, I say that. There could be anyone, anyone. There could be anyone from your family and friends. There could be anyone from your family and friends. That person who you have never gotten along with, or even someone you barely or don't even know at all. Enemies of progress. Whenever you think you want to do well in life, you are planning your future because you have a vision that you want to actualize. They don't want you to head on with it. Enemies of progress. Enemies of progress. Some people that you think that you can call a friend that is competing with you, that doesn't want you to get to the level. By the time they see you doing more better than them, they want to do anything to eliminate you. Enemies of progress can even kill. Enemies of progress. They can kill, they can destroy. They can even take away, they will take away life. Because they don't want you to be better than them. That is why whatever you are doing in this life, be careful who you relate with. Be careful who you share your secret with. Be careful who you call your friend. Be careful who you call your mentor. Be careful to be sensitive in the spirit, sensitive to detect good from bad. To know someone who has bad agenda against you. Enemies of progress. They are everywhere. I'm telling you, they are everywhere. Enemies of progress. They don't want you to make it in life. They want you to remain in the same level. They want you to remain in the same stagnant. Enemies of progress. You are busy wishing them well. You are thinking how you can be able to make it in life so that you can carry them along. But they are busy thinking evil, bad for you. Enemies of progress. That is why whenever you think that you have arrived, someone will be angry because he thought you make it in life and he has not made it in life. And you see him questioning himself. Why must you make it in life before him? He begin to think evil. Evil plan. He started planning evil to destroy and to eliminate that which you have made in life. Enemies of progress can go extra mile. They can go extra mile to pay someone to destroy your ambition. The enemies of progress, they can scatter what you have labored for many years under one day. Enemies of progress. Enemies of progress, they can go and do anything, black magic, anything to take away your life so that that progress will not succeed. There are people that have sold their life, sold their body, they have sacrificed their soul to the demons, and they are being possessed because they don't want you to make it in life. Their mission is to destroy. Their mission is to destroy your ambition. They don't want you to make it in life. That's why I'm telling people here is when our conversation we have here is educative, is interactive, and is motivative. We are here to rub mind together. While I'm talking to myself, I'm hearing myself. And I'm talking based on experience. And I also want you to understand the message that I'm passing across so that you can safeguard your thoughts, safeguard the way and where you go, people you associate with, people you reason with, people you talk with. Enemies of progress. They are everywhere. Don't associate with one. Know exactly what you want. Be able to detect the people within your surrounding, the spirit they possess. Are they the people that have the positive energy and vibe that you do? Are they the people who are pretending? Are they the people who pretend to be good? Enemies of progress. Their mission here on earth is to destroy 199.9% of humans here all over the world. People that have made it in life, most of them, they are stingy. When you ask them to help you, they can't help you. You know why? They don't trust anybody. They know what they went through. And they set up a principle to be left alone so that they can be able to pursue their targets, so that they can be able to pursue their goals in life. Enemies of progress. They are all over the world, everywhere. You want to make it in this life. You have a vision to actualize your mission and the purpose of your existence, to be a blessing to so many, to transform life, to be used to deliver a lot of people who are in bondage of poverty. And it is your eager to be useful, to be a blessing to those people. There are a lot of principles that guide your thoughts, principles that can separate you, that cannot detach that your vision to come to accomplishment by the enemies of progress. You see them loitering as a wind. Wind. You see them loitering as a wind. Enemies of progress. They can come to bring idea and suggestion for you. And that idea is to bring you down. But you might be thinking they want you to make it. Enemies of progress. Your friend can be your enemy. Your brother can be your enemy. Your sister can be your enemy. Your family can be your enemy. But you must have a discernment spirit and back it up with principle. And separate yourself from bad. Be good. Don't allow yourself to get attached with enviness, bad energy. Anybody who wants to make it in life, you don't want the enemy of progress to associate within your life. Don't give a room to enemies of progress. They are all over the world. You bought a car and you want to sit down with friends to drink, to celebrate that you bought a car. And you're so happy with good intention. And one of the friends of yours was very sad that all of a sudden you made it, but he was smiling. Before you know it, you want to put poison in a drink. I have a friend who encountered such a scenario, and he passed on. They put a drink, they put poison. Because what? He called friends. You want to drink with friends. Enemies of progress. They assassinate him. Now, he loses his life. His properties are nowhere to be found. They hijack his account. At the end of it all, they achieve their goals. Enemies of progress. Mind who you associate with. Mind who you relate with. Mind the kind of people you call your friend. This platform is a platform where we talk the reality. We make sure that this platform transform the hopeless ones. Is give hopes to the hopeless. It's a platform whereby you can ask questions. I stand in a chance to be corrected. We can ask questions, educate ourselves, rub mind together, put things right. That is why I have come to learn. Enemies of progress is all over the world. Everywhere you go, you see them. You can see enemies of progress in a church, anywhere you call it, any mosque, anywhere. They are everywhere. Enemies of progress. You must be careful who you associate with. You must be careful who you mingle with. Let your spirit be designed by the kind of people you associate with. Let your spirit be designed the kind of people you mingle with. You might be thinking that I have arrived, I have someone, this is my friend. What do you think your friend have in mind towards you? You think it's genuine? That is why before you make friends, you know the kind of friends you associate yourself with. Another thing I will be talking about in this conversation regarding the enemies of progress, lack of self-belief. Lack of self-belief. Lack of self-belief. You yourself, lack of self-belief. You are doubting yourself. That is lack of self-belief. Doubting that you can make it. That doubt is an enemy to yourself. When you begin to doubt yourself, when you begin to doubt that of what you are pursuing to make it in life, the spirit of doubt possesses you. Instead of you to have the energy vibe to move on or to move forward. You are doubting yourself. That doubt can be a hindrance to yourself. That is an enemy of progress. We all have our own insecurities, and there is nothing wrong with that as long as we are continually striving to overcome this and not enabling them to prevent our progress. We all. No, I'm not even left behind. Everyone is exempted. Everyone is inclusive. Everybody, insecurity that you cannot achieve it, insecurity that brings fear in you, in your pursuit. When you remember what you are believing to make happen, then you begin to doubt it at the same time. Enemies of progress live in within. The enemies of progress that live in within. It's all over. Sometimes you'll be trying to accuse someone. He is the problem. He is this problem of my petigamy. But you are the one, the cause of it. How can you, try to make a progress in life? You started well. All of a sudden, you begin to have a spirit of doubt. And that spirit of doubt is not a good one. So we need to do away with spirit of doubt. Because spirit of doubt can be a hindrance against our wish in life. The enemies of progress. If they don't come physical, they will come spiritual. They will want to hinder you not to make it. If you want to get married and you are trying to save money, so your money can be enough to get married, you begin to open up to share with someone. You have provoked that person's spirit. Maybe that person is even looking for money to buy food. He's looking for money to take care of needs, pay his bill. And you are busy telling him that you want him to help you to plan. You are planning your wedding. You don't know the intentions of anyone but yourself. Enemies of progress. By the time you know it, you will see him. He will begin to make plan on how they can take away your life. How come you want to get married? I'm here looking for money to buy food, to pay my rental, to solve the problem, struggling. You have arrived. You want to get married, and you want me to help you. Let me be one of those, what do you call them? Committee of friends. Let me organize the committee of friends for you to get married. What a shameful thing. You look at me. You didn't even ask me how am I doing to make it in life. You never even think to help me. You are telling me you want me to conduct a committee of friends because you want to get married. Let's watch and see whether you will get that married. Enemies of progress. You are in an organization where you are helping people because you have the heart of giving. Free-mindedly, you want to assist people with love. Free-mindedly, you want to assist people with love. And when you started giving, most of the people that you gave the money, that see that they begin to have a reason within themselves. Comparison. This guy that is giving me this money, is he better than me? I'm supposed to be the one in his position. Now he's the one giving. They started planning evil against you because you give with your heart. They are not even the one that asked you to give, but willingly you give. They started thinking bad on how to destroy you. Enemies of progress. You see a young man who set up a company and he employ a lot of workers so that they can work with him. Or in order to develop the company to grow, solve bills, solve problems, meet up their needs. But at the end of the day, you see them gathering behind the scene, planning evil to bring him down. Enemies of progress. They are all over everywhere. Where you are living, because you are doing well, your neighbor is envying at you. They are thinking bad, evil. All of a sudden, you never know what you see. They set you up. Before you know it, you have a problem. Enemies of progress. That is why you need to be good. That is why you need to be good. You be good. That is why you rebuke. That is why when I'm talking about lack of self-belief, you can rebuke any spirit that is trying to hinder you from making it in life. Any spirit that is standing against the good thing coming your way, as long as you never do anything bad, you can resist it, because there is always a solution for it. Rebuke, resist. Somebody want to just make issues, problem with you for no reason, just because you are better than the person. Apply wisdom. Not every fight is meant to fight. There are some fights you need to fight spiritually. When someone is fighting is physically, you control it spiritually and applying wisdom, so that fight, that if it is a trap, they can't use it to get you. You will jump and pass. Because in this life, no matter what you believe, be prayerful, be good, be nice, and be kind. Appreciate people with good intention. Appreciate people. Don't have grudges in mind when you want to make it in life. Don't have grudges over anyone. Enemies of progress. Don't be the kind of person who has an evil agenda over your brother, over your sister, over yourself. When you see somebody doing well, doing more better, you started getting angry. Starting getting unnecessarily angry. Why are you getting angry? Because the person is doing well, more better than you. There shouldn't be any comparison. There shouldn't be any comparison. You must be praying for your own to come. And you must work hard. And when you work hard, the result will speak for you. Don't be a hindrance to yourself. Don't be a hindrance to yourself. And avoid being a victim of the enemies of progress. They are patrolling everywhere, all over, making movement all over the world, looking for whom they will assassinate. Sorry, excuse me. Looking for whom they will destroy their future. They can take away your stars, enemies of progress. They can set you up through your shortcomings. You fall a victim in their trap. Your own is gone. Are you the type of person you are doing every now and then? You are hustling, you are trying to do well to meet up your standard of needs every now and then. Then whenever it seems like things are getting better, you see yourself going down. Are you the type of person, when you apply a work somewhere, you submitted your CV and you apply a work, and you get a call from them that congratulations. All of a sudden they say, sorry, we are sorry, we can't give you the job. Are you the type of person that whenever it goes to your turn for someone to be a blessing to you, to assist you, to help you, then there will be delay and disappointment. Enemies of progress. That is why darkness and light has nothing in common. Darkness and light, they don't have anything in common. Darkness and light, they don't have anything in common. If I switch off all these lights, you will never see me. You only be seeing the clothes that I'm putting on. If you can even see it, because I'm wearing black. How will you see me? That's why immediately dark light showed up, darkness will disappear. Authority. Light has authority over darkness. So that's why when your life is purified, when you have the discernment spirit in you, when you checkmate yourself and you know that you are qualified, you have no grudges against anyone, you are good to go. Whenever those spirits that are on a mission come encounter with you, they will run away. Because they know the power you possess is over their own. They can't even challenge you. They don't want to fall a trap of victim, because they know the power you are carrying is beyond their own. Anywhere you showcase, they disappear. If you come in a midst of people having a conversation, talking, once you come there, everybody withdraw, because they know the power that is in you, the principle that you have built to guide your potential, all are working for you. That is why it is not easy, but it's a sacrifice. Amend your ways. Avoid getting along with enemies of progress. Another thing that can be your enemy is fear. Fear can be your enemy. Fear can be your enemy. Fear can be your enemy. Fear can be so powerful. It can grip, it can cripple you. It can cripple your growth and your development if you let it in. It can cripple. Fear. Fear can be so powerful, it can cripple your growth and development. Fear can cripple. It can cripple your growth and development. When you are living in fear over your pursuit, technically, you are giving chance to the enemy of progress to hinder your pursuit. Be bold, be confident, be rest assured, believe in yourself. Don't be afraid of anybody. Live with confidence. Be in charge. Let authority that is in you move you all through. Let it be your drive. Anytime you begin to be afraid of people, what they can do, what they can say, you are limiting the God that is in you. You don't be afraid of anyone as long as you don't commit any offense. But don't allow people to pick offense from you or to find fault in you. Make sure you are sensitive enough to be in a position that you can be able to solve people's needs and problems, settle problem peacefully. Don't allow people to be the one to point finger on you of committing offense. that you may have gone wrong in doing. Fear is an enemy of progress. Don't allow fear to set you back from your pursuit. Fear can separate you from your pursuit. You see someone who is driving to meet up in life, doing business. At the same time, all of a sudden, fear of unknown. All of a sudden, he begins to lose everything he had. Fear started pulling him down. Don't allow spirit of fear. Don't fear anybody. More especially when you begin to fear people because of the levels, their position. Maybe because of the rank they have and the level they have come up with. Or maybe somebody is trying to bully you out of fear so that they can use it to make money. Don't be afraid of anybody, but be polite when you talk to people. Talk nice. Moral decency. Talk nice. Don't talk anyhow. Don't talk like someone who doesn't have respect for himself because his end is not demand. Fear is an enemy of progress. Don't give the spirit of fear chance to begin to speak to your mind against the good thing that is coming your way. You started hearing, how about if you want to import this goods, then at the end of it all, maybe they will not put the container, or custom, they will withhold it, or this will happen to your goods, or they will eat your money. You are now attracting bad things to make happen while you're supposed to be being positive. Fear can hinder your blessing. Enemies of progress. Yeah, Papa Smith, thanks for being around here again once more. More blessing is Udo. The topic of today we are anchoring is titled The Enemies of Progress. They are all over. The enemies, unknown enemies. Udo Wanne, peace be unto you, my brother. Thank you so much for supporting me. More blessings for you. I really appreciate for encouraging me. And that is what I call a true friend and a true brother who wish well for you. Not the enemies of progress. The enemies of progress, they are everywhere. Enemies of progress. You will see them, they will be laughing at you, smiling with you, but they have bad intention. They are not wishing you well. Their expectation is for you to go down in life. And that is why they are assigned as on a mission. When they discover, that is why they will discover the grace you are carrying. And if you are not fortified enough and you are that kind of harahuru person, brother, they will tala that person, and at the end of the day, that person will be a gunner. Enemies of progress. Light and darkness has nothing in common. They can observe, they know the superior grace that anyone carries beyond their missions. Once they notice that you can discover them, they will avoid you. They will not want to communicate. They will not want to near you because they know you know them. Enemies of progress. They have been assigned on a mission to destroy. That is why when I was talking, I said fear can also be an enemy. Fear can also be an enemy to yourself. When you begin to give a room to those people by being afraid of what they can do, or them trying to bully you or threatening you because they think you don't have this and that, you begin to accommodate the fear. They will use the advantage to strike on you. Enemies of progress. They wouldn't want you to make it in life. Just that they heard that you bought a car. Just that they heard they just heard your company has been established to a greater level. Wow, congratulations. Enemies of progress. They will go at the back to connive with the people to bring you down, because they don't want you to be better than them. Enemies of progress. They will be happy to see you going down. When you are not making it in life, it's their excitement, because you are remaining where you are, because they thought they are the one remoting and controlling you. That is why you need to do everything possible best to separate yourself from the enemies of progress, to know who is your friend. Yeah, Papa Smith, I heard you say, if you discover enemy of progress in your life, what will be the best way to handle that person? That is a good question. When you discover someone who is an enemy of progress, you are thinking well, you mean well. You are the light. You bring light. If I'm here now and I off the light, you will not see me. The light everywhere will be dark. You discover someone who is an enemy to your progress. My brother, there is no need for you and that person to be exchanging words, because that person who is thinking bad, who is thinking bad for, he didn't mean well for you. That person doesn't mean good for you. The best option you will do, brother, if na hand, you go just use your hand to clean your hand, the left and right. Put your good in your pocket. You don't need to entertain or to begin to encourage or trying to admonish that person because you notice, you discovered. Because before somebody begin to have a reason to be thinking bad over your progress, to become an enemy, to want to use that bad energy as an enemy over your struggle, that means that person has sat down to reason to bring you down. So for you not to entertain such, the best option is to flee from that person and move on with your life, because they don't advise the enemies of progress. They don't advise them. You cannot advise an enemy who has made up his mind to be a hindrance against your will, against your future. They are not happy because they see you better than them. They are not happy because you have already gotten to the level they have not reached. Then you expect that person to be, flying, making it funny. Enemies of progress, they are on a mission, and they meant whatever the assignment they have been set to achieve. If you see them, they don't even make sense. If you look at them, if enemies of progress, when they discover you know them, they cannot look at you in your face. They can't even look at you eyeball to eyeball. There is power that is above power. There is power. Because the light you are putting on, they can detect, they will know your heart is pure. Your spirit is pure. You never have bad intention towards them. They know. And when they know, you notice, you discover them. They will not want to near your body. They will not even want to have anything to do with you. You are not their target. You are not their target. Their target are those people who lose gas themselves. Enemy of progress is everywhere. They are in a family, within the friends, among the friends, in a business place, in a place of worship. Everywhere they are surrounded. Enemies of progress. We only need to discover them by being good. Person that never have bad intention towards another person. Nobody will do you any harm because you never have that intention to be bad against anyone. Your heart is pure. That is why we need to we cleanse ourselves. Be clean, be good, be nice. That, like I normally say, while I'm talking to myself because I wouldn't even talk something that I don't practice. Let it not be that I'm here to chase clout. Neither I'm here to entertain people. But I'm here because I know what I'm saying is what I have experienced. Enemies of progress is all over. Be sensitive enough to discover them. And when you discover them, don't have anything to do with them. Because they will not do you any good. They come to destroy. They come to snatch what that belongs to you. In the name of brotherhood, friendship. Enemies of progress. That's why you can see most people who, I have said it earlier before now, when you see there are so many people, most people who will go and bring someone to assist them, maybe a friend in a place of business because they have arrived. Just the person to assist, to be with them on their own with free mind. The person will be looking around the achievement that you have achieved. Wow, wow, wow. Enemies of progress. You also, you don't even know what the person is thinking. By the time you bring the person in, he will plan evil. They will assassinate you. He will take all that belongs to that person. That's why you don't owe anyone obligation to be good, to be nice. But you are doing it for yourself. It's a thing of choice because it works and it will pay. A choice you made today will determine what the result tomorrow will deliver. Enemies of progress. You see them in organization. You see them, they have a position. They give them position in organization. And one way or the other, you come across them or belong part of their associate. Enemies of progress. The person will see you and say, who brought this person? How many this person is here? He or she will do anything possible to see that you are not there with them anymore. Out of experience. Every enemy of progress. He say, enemies of progress. They are like a wings, monitoring spirit. They will just be observant, waiting for you to arrive. You might not be talking now because most of them, they operate in social media. Most of them, they operate in social media. Enemies of progress. They just want to see, you post something. Once you post anything that attracts their attention towards you, they will give you a bill. They will bring their problem to you. They don't even care to know if you have eaten. They don't even care to know. Maybe they have never even called you on phone to ask you, how are you doing with your family? Is everything okay with you? They have not done that. They don't like to hear truth. That is why once they notice that you discover them, bagam, they see them, they run. Enemies of progress. Or they notice that you were given a position just like that, a company that they have been operating, and they have been there all of a sudden, out of your goodwill and good heart, the owner of a company, just one way or the other, give you a position. Someone who just came that has not even stayed work with the company up to 3 months or 4 months has been given a position. Oga, they will plan evil. Who are you to come and control us? Do you know how long we have been working here? They are giving you a position. They will set that person up. Because what? They don't want you to grow, to bypass them. And you people are not doing competition. Be your own. Let me be my own. I wish you well. Wish me well. They say no, they will not wish you well. How am I going to wish you well? Who are you for me to wish you well? You will come to my territory and you want to come to my territory so that you will be above me. And on top of that, you want me to be wishing you well. How dare you? Who are you? Enemies of progress. All over the world, people encounter enemies of progress. Indeed, very sad indeed, my brother. Enemies of progress. You will be with your family here, trying to survive, to see how blessing will come, to reach out to one or two. When they call you, you pick your call and they ask you, please, can you assist me? I needed to solve one problem that is hooking me on the neck. And you say, child, I have heard you. Okay, no problem. When I have, I will give you. The person will go at the back and tag you an enemy because you have arrived. You don't even want to help anybody. Look at your life. They will begin to think bad. Most of them will go at the back to go and hinder themselves in the name they want to hinder you because you refuse to assist them while they are in need. And they don't care to know whether you have. They never call you to know if you are okay. They never ask you how is your family. They never ask you how have you been coping. How is everything. They never even have anything to, keep a relationship closer by communication. It's only when they have a need. Only when they have a need. That's why I say enemies can even come from a family. Enemies of progress, they can come in a family. Everywhere they are, you need to be sensitive. Yes, know the key person. Having that spirit, discernment spirit, will help you. Fear of not being enough, fear of the unknown. These are just a few of these fear that stop us from trying to reach out to potential. If I don't give him now, he will tag me that I don't want to give him. Look at you painting narratives on how you can be able to consider when you have not solved your own problem. You go and borrow money just to give someone in the name of, if you don't give that person, he or she will tag you. That you tag you don't want to give. So you want to please the person and displease yourself. Be you anybody, be you mother, be you father, be you brother, be you sister, be you uncle, be you cousins. I don't care who you be. The way you relate with me when I don't have determine how often our communication flows, even when I have. It depends. It's a choice. Enemies of progress. They will not communicate with you to know how things are going with you, how you have been making it, how you have been surviving. They only communicate with you when they smell you have gotten it, you have arrived, you post one or two things, they started giving you a bill. Enemies of progress. Be wise enough to deal with them. Be wise enough to deal with them. Separate yourself in the circle of the enemies of progress. Whenever they see things are no longer moving well with you, they will be so excited and be happy. They will be so happy. One way or the other, things change. They will be so happy because they don't want you to be better than them. Their prayer is, I just want to make it than him. Nobody is competing with anybody. But it is your duty to be good within yourself. Be good within yourself. Nobody is perfect, but be good. Make sure that you don't fuck up by yourself so that somebody will not come and be bringing your topic to some people just because you messed up. Try to be the kind of person people emulate from. Enemies of progress will never want you to make it in life. You go to a place of worship to be a blessing to people. You give something, give money. Somebody who think that, why are you giving this money? That he's supposed to be the one to give that money. You are now in a level that he is not. And you want to come and do show. He started wishing bad. Doing everything possible. Not everybody that you see have a good spirit. Even the people you shake hands. Be careful to know the kind of people you shake your hands with. There are some people that have been cursed. They have lived a life of negative vibes. Once they look at you, instead of them to see good, greet you nicely, once they are staring at you, they are thinking bad of you. You think that you are looking at someone, a brother, who you think is a friend. He's greeting you. He's thinking evil. If you are not spiritually enough inclined, they will bring you down. So the secret of overcoming the enemies of progress is to take your ground and be good. Don't allow spirit of fear of yourself. The fear that will tell you that if care is not taken, this person will do you this, do you that. Then you begin to belittle the superiority of the great power that has been possessed in you. You want to belittle yourself out of fear because of what people will say. Enemies of progress. Some of us want to succeed. Some of us want to succeed and we believe in ourselves, but we just lazy. Laziness, procrastination. Laziness, procrastination can be an enemy of progress. All right. I have my brother, he said, Papa Smith said, people who like to take from others without appreciation and still not happy, will you categorize as enemies of progress? When you give something to someone, is what you have, you give. And they don't appreciate you, they want to appreciate. You have already made up your mind you want to give. So don't expect them to appreciate you. Because that thing you are giving to that person is you within yourself has made up your mind to give it. So two things are involved. When you give, they appreciate, it's fine. When you give, they don't appreciate, they are not happy. You don't even need to, that is they are looking for attention. You don't need to give that attention to them because it will lead to something else. And that thing it will lead will not be good for you because they are looking for a way to make you feel bad of the one you have given. Because the one you have given is out of willingness. And no, I don't think that person put a gun on your head or enforce you to give. So if you give somebody and that person is not happy with what you have given to him, and the person reacted it in front of you as you have given, and the person said, this one you give is not enough. You throw a question, brother, the one I gave to you, were you the one that asked me to give? The answer is no. Then you conclude it, I gave you just what I have. You can please manage it. When I have more than this, I will give. It's wisdom. But they want to stand in a chance of an enemy. They want to stand because consciousness is lacking in their life. Consciousness of gratitude. They don't have that gratitude. They don't want to. That person you have given what you have, and that person feel offended. He's not in your pocket. Does he know what you have? Is it not what you have you give? Or did you sit down with the person and the person know amount you have? And because he knows the amount you have, he wanted to ask you from that money and you give just a little bit. If the case is in that scenario, the person have the right to get angry because you have already told the person what you have. But if the person does not know your worth and he asks for an assistance from the little you have, you gave to the person, it's love, bro. It's love. Not everybody you can ask something and they will give. Not everybody. Even for you to give from the little you have, that means you meant well for that person. But for you to give the person and the person begin to feel bad from the one you give to the person, the question is, are you owing the person? Did the person give you money to keep for him? So if the person is not happy, don't allow the spirit to possess you to regret of giving him that one you gave. Because if that make happen, there's no need of giving that money. In fact, the one you give is of no use. That's why you use wisdom to control it. Bro, you are not the one that asked me. The one I give is the one I have. Try to manage it. Simple. Whatever he says, it's up to him. Don't even give ear. Let it be that it's from your heart, the one you have given, so that the blessings will come to you in double force. Let it not be that you gave and you started regretting because of what the person said. Don't even give attention to it. What you have is give. It must come from your heart. So, but anybody who you gave and the person started picking offense and that person automatically is trying to become an enemy of progress. Because that person is putting the eyes in the pocket that he cannot see how much is left. You are not working for the person. Okay, the person that is asking you that money, what happens to his hand? What makes him to ask you? Is it a situation? If it is a situation, he will appreciate from the little you gave. Because to get that money is not easy. To get the money is not easy. If it is a situation that warrants him to ask you, you yourself, whatever you give to that person should be contented with it. But if the person is demanding or trying to oppose it, that you will give him more than, my brother, it is a troublemaking person now. Best option is to walk away. Just fed that person out. Just manage the one I give you. When I have, I will give you again. So that he will not make you to feel bad on that one you have given. Because that person is not trying to become an enemy of progress. So I believe in so doing, we apply wisdom on everything that we do in this life. We apply wisdom. Nobody is even perfect. That's why each time, whenever I want to talk, whenever I want to react, I begin to question myself. I will create a quietness of reason so that I will not go at contrary against my kind of liking. Let me not see myself being offending myself. Even though on daily basis, all of us have weakness in our life. But we live to control ourselves because the spiritual control the physical. It is the principle that we set aside within our territory, within ourselves, that will always remind us on our duty on daily basis. And each time you are reminded on this, You respect the fact that this is an assignment and this is how it's supposed to be. You keep it up and do it. Each time you are doing that on regular basis, you are growing both spiritually, mentally. That's why I said that, I said this platform is a platform is a platform for restoration of the hopeless. It's educative, it is motivative, and it is interactive. We have the right to ask questions. I have come, just like my brother, Papa Smith, who, get along to, assist me. Much love for you, bro. And I think this my brother also, Skribudi Rise or Reese, who came also to join with me today. Blessings to us, bro. I am glad that I have these two people. For me, I believe that these impartations, it is for the betterment of our future and of our life. That is why we say, but it's a platform where we do Nsacha and Yocha. We reshuffle ourselves so that at the end of it all, we will examine ourselves to correct ourselves. Anywhere we see that we are not doing it right, we try to caution ourselves so that and in so doing, we will not give room to fall a victim. We will not give a room to go out of our way. And even though if we do, immediately let our conscience fix us on our feet again. So that in so doing, everything will be working more better. Doing away with enemies of progress will bring blessings. It will bring open doors. It will bring increase. It will transform your life for betterment. It will make you to be vigilant. It will make you to be vigilant. And it will help you to know who you help. Because sometimes before we are helped, we need to be led. We don't do it because we want to entertain people so that people will see that we have. When you are in a position that you see someone that didn't ask you for money, or maybe the person asks you and you are led to give to that person, you don't do it to show off. Let it be that you do it because you know you are trying to be a blessing to that person by attracting the blessing. But if it is the one that you are not led, is nobody asks, you want to show off, my brother, you're fooling yourself. That person is fooling himself. Or you give, or at the end of it, they start regretting of what you give. Nobody forces you to give. It must come willingly. So let's maintain our ground to avoid the enemies of progress. They are all over everywhere. They are all over everywhere. Thank you very much for being with us. Papa Smith, I'm so happy. Thank you so much to have you with us here today. I really do appreciate. And there comes the end of the program for today. And I really thank you. Honestly, sincerely, you made it. And I appreciate. And I said, more blessings, bro. And at this point in time, we shall be signing out. And remember, the topic of today is the enemy of progress. You can do away with those kind of enemies. You can be sensitive enough to control them within your circle because they will always want to find fault. Don't give them the reason to find fault from you because they are the enemies of progress. They want to bring you down by all means. They are not happy that you are better than them. They are not happy that you are in the level where you are today. They are not happy that you are making progress. Anywhere you go, people will choose you. So they will not be happy with you. They will do anything possible to bring you down because they never want you to be better than them. But because you are good, because you are nice, because your hands are clean, every good thing will surely be coming to you. Keep being good. Do it from your heart. Don't do it to impress anybody. But let it be an assignment. And if you, in so doing, blessings will not lack. Your blessings will not lack. Your doors will keep opening. People will notice you. Things will be happen for good. More blessings to us. Thank you, Papa Smith. I will be signing out right now, and have it in mind that this is Talk About It program. It is a platform. It is a platform where it is a platform where we rub mind together, and also we bring hope to the hopeless. Have that at the back of your mind. Bless and see you till I come across your way again. Tomorrow is another day. We shall be coming up with another topic. Please like, share, and comment. And I pray that everything that you wish and expected will come your way for good. Tomorrow, we'll be having another powerful program. And the title of that program is The Heart of a Man. Have it in mind. I want you to be with us on a daily basis. If you can, if you have your time and chances, and I wish to have you around again. Thank you, Peace out, Papa Smith. More blessings to everyone, and see you till I see you again. Peace out.